What are service contracts? It is a formal agreement between software components or classes. Service contracts specify the methods, properties, and behaviors that a class must implement. Think of service contracts as a set of rules or promises that a class makes, ensuring it can interact correctly. A service contract includes data interfaces and service interfaces. Data interfaces define functions that return information about data entities, return search results, set validation rules, and return validation results. Let's take an example of a simple data interface from customer module. All data interfaces reside inside API data directory, whether it's a data interface or search results interface or any data type. For example, an address data interface consists of a bunch of constants, getters, and setters. Service interfaces define a set of methods that a service must implement. Service interfaces provide a clear separation between business logic and underlying implementation. Service interfaces include several subtypes: repository interfaces, management interfaces, and metadata interfaces. Repository interfaces provide access to persistent data entities. Repository interfaces must include a bunch of following methods. Save method. Save method accepts data entity interface as parameter value. If entity ID is not provided, a new record is created. Otherwise, record is updated if entity ID is specified. Consider the address repository interface from customer module. If we take a look at save method, it requires address data interface parameter, and method returns the same interface in response. Let's take a look at its implementation. If entity ID is not provided, a new item is created. Item gets updated if entity ID is provided. Get method. Get method takes entity ID as parameter value, performs database lookup using provided ID, and returns the data entity interface. GetList method. GetList method requires search criteria parameter. The search criteria is also data interface. GetList method performs a search for all data entities that match specified search criteria and returns a search result data interface. Delete method. Delete method requires data entity interface parameter. It removes a specified entity. The entity must specify ID. Delete by ID method takes ID parameter and deletes a specified entity using this ID. Management interfaces provide management methods for performing operations that involve multiple entities or services. From customer module, we can consider an example of account management interface. Metadata interfaces manages the attributes and properties of data entities. These interfaces provide a consistent and extensible way to handle entity attributes. Let's investigate the address metadata interface. This manages the attribute methods without touching the core code. In our next video, we will create the service contracts. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and share the video.